More than likely, a lot of these kids ran as first graders last year, so they're old hat to this. And then probably for some of them, it's a new thing. So I'm going to try to coax a little personality out of them, and we'll get going. Hey, welcome, Yoshikai Elementary. Get your waves in, okay? If you know where mom and dad are, or grandma and grandpa, or whoever, all right? So we got the Yoshikai Dolphins, the dependable Dolphins from Yoshikai, welcoming them. Oh my word, we have our first baby sighting. That's all right. Hey, little one. Your next team to welcome is the Auburn Astros. The Bears from Battle Creek Elementary are here to compete. We've also got Grant Elementary. Keep walking, guys. You're doing good. Go Grant Grizzlies. We like that. Riviera Christian School. We want to welcome their second graders, as well as the Brush College Elementary Bulldogs, my next door neighbors. You guys scream way too much during recess. Queen of Peace, the Cougars from Queen of Peace. Clear Lake Elementary, the Cougars. The Gubs are Gators. Hi guys, get your waves in. You guys came all the way from Almsville? Wow, thanks for coming. The Almsville second graders are here. Hello, Lamb Elementary. Don't be shy. Wave. Yeah, a little more. The Cubs from Cloverdale, welcome. Beep, beep, it's the Roadrunners from Richmond. Can you wave? Get a wave in. The Lee Lightning. I always like the Lee Lightning. And the Mustangs from Myers, welcome. Regis St. Mary's, welcome. Get your waves in, guys. Scott School. And the Pringle Panthers, second graders, get your waves in. Sumter Elementary, second graders. We are the Calapooya Condors. Welcome, Calapooya. I recognize a couple faces there. The Mary Lynn Hornets. Make sure you're waving, guys. Candelaria Huskies. Look out, they're Sharks. They're Shirley Sharks, and they're here to compete. The Morningside Mustangs. The McKinley Mountain Lions. We got Cougars, we got Mountain Lions. We got the Mammoths from Miller. Welcome, Marion Miller. Don't be shy, got a wave. Those Cheetahs from Chapman Hill. Get your waves in. Look at Washington Elementary. I like to see Washington here. Welcome back to the relays, you guys. That's a great sign. Get your waves in. Looks like a strong team. Good, better, best. Let's never rest. Go Washington. Hey, Liberty Leopards, make your waves. Get your waves in. Mom and Dad are up there. Fay Wright Falcons. Hi, second graders from Fay Wright. Get your hands out of your pockets and wave.
Bella's right there in the flannel, and he's a junior. I thought he was senior. Okay, we'll do. I told him to find you when the last person comes through.
Got it. Hello, Salem Academy, with a sturdy mascot. Get your waves in. Hello, St. Joseph Catholic School. One of my more favorite mascots are the Hoover Hound Dogs. Get your waves in, Hoover.
Support for tonight's program was provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com.
So an event like this doesn't come together without the help of a lot of good people. All your volunteers out here today are wearing the gray Country Financial Kids Relay shirt. Other sponsors, Optimist Club of Salem, Salem Parks and Rec, who help organize the event. May Trucking has always been a big sponsor. And of course, Willamette University for the use of their facilities. That's just awesome. I'm going to hit it right now. So before we get started, we're going to ask that you rise, take off your hats if you can for a short period of time, get your kids together, and we're going to join Mr. Noah Gould. He's a junior from McNary High School. He's going to sing our national anthem for us. He did it last year, and 2 years before that, and the year before that, his sister did it. So there's a little bit of tradition going on here. So without waiting any longer, this is Noah Gould. He'll be singing our national anthem. Have at it, Noah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, that's Noah Gould from McNary High School. Give him a wave, Noah. Once again, coaches, can you get your competitors for the first 3 races to the center of the track? It's time to get to business. In our first race of the day, this is the 2nd grade boys. Race number 1, heat number 1. In lane 1, we have Auburn Elementary. Lane 2, Candelaria. Lane 3, Calapooya. Lane 4 is Clear Lake. Lane 5, Sumter. Lane 6 is Shirley. Lane 7 is Lee Elementary. And lane 8 is Yoshikai Elementary. This is 2nd grade boys, heat number 1. Here we go, first race of the day, 2nd grade boys. Auburn in lane 1, Candelaria in lane 2, Calapooya lane 3, Clear Lake lane 4, Sumter lane 5, Shirley lane 6, Lee Elementary is lane 7, and Yoshikai is in lane 8. Check 1, 2. Hey, that's a pretty good first race of the day. Nice job, competitors. All right. I want to make sure we got the right numbers here. Salem Academy. Right? Rich College there. Washington. Inglewood. Looks like we got Turner and Riviera.
No, they scratched.
Okay, let me know.
They scratched all day? They scratched for race 2, race 8, race 15.
Once again, second grade boys heat number 2. Lane 1 is Salem Academy. Lane 2 is Wright Elementary. Lane 3, Brush College. Lane 4 is Richmond. Lane 5, Washington Elementary. There's nobody in lane 6. Lane 7 is Turner Elementary. And lane 8 is Riviera Christian. This is second grade boys heat number 2. We have a successful firing of the gun. Lane 1, Salem Academy. Lane 2 is Wright Elementary. Lane 3, Brush College. Lane 4, Richmond. Lane 5 is Washington. Lane 7, Turner. And lane 8, Riviera Christian. Letting some of the second grade coaches know if you are short a runner or need an extra runner, talk to the tent at Harriet Elementary. They have an extra runner if you'd like to use them. Good job. Keep going, bud. Awesome. Good job. Hey, guys. Guys, heads up. Check me out right here. I want to make sure you're all in the right spot. Here we go with second grade boys heat number 3. Lane 1 is Hoover Elementary. Lane 2, Almsville. Lane 3 is Forest Ridge. Lane 4, Morningside. Lane 5 is Regis St. Mary's. Lane 6 is Valley Inquiry. Lane 7 is Lamb Elementary. And lane 8 is Grant Elementary. This is second grade boys heat number 3. Hi guys. Come over here and stay in your line. Stay in your line that you put you in. So, listen up, guys. Listen up really quick. See those numbers? Right there? You're gonna, once this race is over, and I tell you, I need you to go stand on your number, all right? And I'm gonna tell you what number you are. So, you're here at 8. Right, we gotta wait till the race is over. I'm just checking to see if you're in the right spots. Here at 8. Gubs are 7, Staten is 6, Chapman Hill on 5, Staten on 6, Staten 6, my bad. Chapman Hill 5, Pringle 4, Scott 3, Battle Creek 2, Miller 1. And I tell you, hey, how about Forest Ridge? That's good to see.
Hey, I'll be the starter. Everyone look at me. I'm going to start here. I'm going to say runners to your mark. I'm going to go straight up and shoot. That's it. As soon as I go, you take off, all right?
Number 1, stay where you're at, okay? The rest of you guys, walk out to the line in front of your number. Walk out to the line at 1, stay where you're at. There's a line in front of number 5. Keep going. There's a line in front of the wall. Here we go with second grade boys, heat number 4. Got a cheer out there for EZ. All right, here we go. Lane 1 is Miller Elementary. Lane 2, Battle Creek. Lane 3 is Scott Elementary. Lane 4, Pringle. Lane 5, Chapman Hill. Lane 6 is Staten. Lane 7 is Gubser. And lane 8 is Harrett Elementary.
Hey, here we go. Runners to your mark.
There they go. Heat number 4, lane 1, Miller. Lane 2, Battle Creek. Lane 3 is Scott. Lane 4, Pringle. Lane 5, Chapman Hill. Lane 6 is Staten. Lane 7 is Gubser. Lane 8 is Harrett. Keep going, good race. Pick any lane, whichever one. There you go. The lane designation kind of goes out the window after about the, third or fourth race, and we're not that technical here at the Country Financial Relays. Good job. McKinley, Hallman, St. Joseph's, Cloverdale, Liberty. That's good. That's a good idea, guys. Thank you. Backing up. Liberty, Myers, Mary Lynn, and Queen of Peace.
Okay, boys, listen. I'm gonna have my arm here. I'm gonna say runners to your mark. I'm gonna go straight up and shoot. That's it. So as soon as I shoot, you take it off. Okay? It's in my pocket.
Don't worry.
It's real, but it doesn't have bullets.
Doesn't have bullets, just those bangs. So you're gonna walk up and stand on. Luke, are your mom and dad here?
Yeah.
Can you hear them? There they are, right there. All right, give them a good wave, Luke.
What?
Give them a good wave. Did you wave? Did you wave to them? All right. Luke's ready to go. Look at this form right here. Okay, here we go with second grade boys heat number 5. Lane 1, Queen of Peace. Lane 2 is Mary Lynn. Lane 3, Myers. Lane 4 is Liberty. Lane 5, Cloverdale. Lane 6, St. Joseph's. Lane 7 is Hallman. And lane 8 is McKinley Elementary. This is second grade boys heat number 5. Off go the second grade boys. Lane 1, Queen of Peace. Lane 2 is Mary Lynn. Lane 3, Myers. Lane 4, Liberty. Lane 5, Cloverdale. Lane 6, St. Joe's. Lane 7, Hallman. Lane 8, McKinley. That's fine. That's fine. They learn to run fast.
Why don't you come and why don't you do this next race?
Good job. Keep going. Good job. All you guys, you're all right. Thank you. Hey, how about Cloverdale? I haven't called Cloverdale as a winner, I think, in a long, long time. That's a pretty small school out there near Turner, and great job, everybody.
So I'm going to have Elizabeth Goodrich start this time. So after you announce the teams, can you say our guest starter for this race is Elizabeth Goodrich?
All right, it's time to get serious. The girls are running. I'm not going to make a broad generalization, but they sure pay a lot more attention than the young men that are their age. So, quick announcement: we have a special starter for this first girls race. Her name is Elizabeth Goodrich, track athlete, athlete of the week for the Salem Breakfast Club. She's a runner from West Salem High School. Her plans are to go to Portland State University. But for now, she's our guest starter, superstar runner from West Salem. Put your hands together for Elizabeth Goodrich. And get this, she's not going to run track at PSU. She's not going to run track at PSU. She's going to go to school. She's going to learn. She's going to get her degree. And then she's going to rule the world. So there we go. All right, lane 1 in your second grade girls heat number 1. Lane 1 is Turner. Lane 2 is Scott. Lane 3 is Harrett. Lane 4 is Hoover. Lane 5, Brush College. Lane 6 is Grant. And lane 7 is Auburn Elementary. Second grade girls heat number 1. Great job, Elizabeth. Here we go, second grade girls, heat number 1. Lane 1 is Turner. Lane 2 is Scott. Lane 3 is Harrett. Lane 4, Hoover. Lane 5, Brush College. Lane 6 is Grant. And lane 7 is Auburn Elementary. Good race, ladies. Good job. So I've got St. Joseph, Sumter, Salem Academy, Mary Lynn. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Mary Lynn, Hallman, Morningside, Heritage. Are you ready to run? Let's take a look right here. What's your name?
Sasha Atchison.
Sasha. Is Sasha's family here? Say hi to Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad, wherever you are.
Sasha. Good job, Sasha. All right, you ready to run? Time to get serious. So here we go with the second grade girls, heat number 2. In lane 1, we have Heritage Elementary featuring Sasha. Lane 2, Morningside. Lane 3 is Hallman Elementary. Lane 4 is Mary Lynn. Lane 5 is Salem Academy. Lane 6 is Sumter. Lane 7, St. Joseph's. Second grade girls, heat number 2. Lane 1, Heritage. Lane 2 is Morningside. Lane 3 is Hallman. Lane 4 is Mary Lynn. Lane 5 is Salem Academy. Lane 6 is Sumter. Lane 7 is St. Joseph's. Another school that competes hard but doesn't get to the finish line first a lot, the smaller schools like Hallman, a winner today. That's great to see. They're all winners in my book, but that's really good to see. So a quick reminder that all of these races are being taped by Capital Community Television. They've been helping us with this for about 39 years. I'm going to say 39. I think Alan said 29, but regardless, as they've been side by side with the Country Financial Relays for a very long time. So make sure to check on your program right here. It'll show on the bottom of page 3 the dates and the starting times for when they'll be showing the races per grade. So looking at this, it looks like first and second graders are being shown June 15, 16, 17, and 19 and you can check it out and see the respective times. But make sure to tune in to CCTV to see those races and see your little one run around the track. Here we go with second grade girls heat number 3. Lane 1 is Almsville Elementary. Lane 2 is Chapman Hill. Lane 3 is Nobody. Lane 4 is Shirley. Lane 5 is Fay Wright. Lane 6 is Lamb. And lane 7 is Pringle Elementary. Oh, second grade girls, heat number 3. Lane 1 is Almsville. Lane 2, Chapman Hill. Lane 4 is Shirley. Lane 5 is Wright. Lane 6 is Lamb. Lane 7 is Pringle. Hey, what's with this? First Cloverdale, now Almsville. Another good race. The girls are always competitive. That's for darn sure. Hey, Jason, if I remember right on that pistol, this thing, all right, continuing on with the second grade girls, this is heat number 4. In lane 1, we have Riviera Christian. Lane 2 is Myers Elementary. Lane 3 is Lee. Lane 4, Candelaria. Lane 5 is Washington. Lane 6 is Gubzer. And lane 7 is Turner Elementary. This is second grade girls, heat number 4. Bang, and we're off. Lane 1 is Riviera Christian. Lane 2 is Myers. Lane 3 is Lee. Lane 4, Candelaria. Lane 5 is Washington. Lane 6, Gubzer. Lane 7 is Turner. Hey, Elizabeth, how early did she start smiling there? She's all grins the whole way. That was awesome. Your 7 out again. So stay in your lane, and when stay in your lane, we'll go all the way out to the white line in front. Second grade girls, heat number 5. In lane 1 is Yoshikai Elementary. Lane 2 is McKinley. Lane 3 is Queen of Peace. Lane 4 is Valley Inquiry. Lane 5 is Miller Elementary. Lane 6 is Battle Creek. And lane 7 is Kalapuya. Second grade girls, heat number 5. Lane 1, Yoshikai. Lane 2, McKinley. Lane 3 is Queen of Peace. Lane 4, Valley Inquiry. Lane 5 is Miller. Lane 6 is Battle Creek. Lane 7 is Kalapuya. Another one. How about Queen of Peace coming in and winning a race today? It's the year of the little guy, I'm telling you. Or gal, little gal. Once again, 45 years we've been doing this, and it's a lot of fun. There isn't a town, a city in this country that does what we do here one Saturday a year, either in May or June. We pull it off. Once again, this is volunteer only. We're not putting money into anybody's pockets. It takes volunteer kids, coaches, parents, teachers, IAs, all kinds of stuff. But it's a good thing for Salem to be proud of. And thanks to Country Financial, I think this is going to continue for another generation, and hopefully generations beyond that. Second grade girls, this is heat number 5. Excuse me, heat number 6. Lane 1 is Liberty Elementary. Lane 2 is Regis St. Mary's. Lane 3 is Staten Elementary. Lane 4 is Richmond. Lane 5 is Forest Ridge. Lane 6 is Clear Lake. And lane 7 is Cloverdale. This is second grade girls, heat number 6. And they're off, here we go. Second grade girls, lane 1, Liberty. Lane 2 is Regis. Lane 3, Staten. Lane 4, lane 3, Staten. Lane 4, Richmond. Lane 5, Forest Ridge. Lane 6 is Clear Lake. Lane 7 is Cloverdale. Keep going, good job. Who invited all these out-of-towners? Regis and St. Mary's with a win, how about that? And great running for everybody. That'll conclude the second grade girls. We're going to move on to co-ed heat number 1. Lane 1 is Lamb Elementary. Lane 2 is Washington Elementary. Lane 3, Clear Lake. Lane 4 is Turner. Lane 5, Valley Inquiry. Lane 6 is Shirley. Lane 7, Hallman. Lane 8, Battle Creek. This is co-ed heat number 1, race number 12 on the day. Lane 1 is Lamb. Lane 2, Washington. Lane 3, Clear Lake. Lane 4, Turner. Lane 5, Valley Inquiry. Lane 6 is Shirley. Lane 7, Hallman. Lane 8, Battle Creek. Good job. You can finish it off if you want. Keep coming, kid. You can run 200 yards today. Look at Turner's having a day. Turner Elementary's having a day today. Good race. Once again, I want to thank some of our sponsors, City of Salem, for organizing this event and putting it together. The Optimists of Salem, May Trucking, Willamette University, Ace Chemical Toilets, John Strock, Republic Services, Salem Trophies, and Capital Trophies for the ribbons that are handed out to every participant. Like I said, once again, this wouldn't go on without just the generosity of people and businesses out there. For final results, check the Country Financial Kids Relays website for final results. Check Facebook. I know Jason's putting a lot of Facebook Live and a lot of Facebook pictures and whatnot of the Country Relays. So there'll be stuff going up there all day. Country Relays, countrykidsrelays.com. Here we go with co-ed race, heat number 2. Lane 1 is Pringle Elementary. Lane 2, Grant. Lane 3 is Yoshikai. Lane 4, Morningside. Lane 5, Salem Academy. Lane 6 is Scott. Lane 7, Calapooya. And lane 8 is Cloverdale. Co-ed, second grade, heat number 2. Lane 1, Pringle. Lane 2 is Grant. Lane 3 is Yoshikai. Lane 4 is Morningside. Lane 5, Salem Academy. Lane 6 is Scott. Lane 7 is Calapooya. And lane 8 is Cloverdale. Did I just see Grant won a race? I like to see that. Way to go, Grant Elementary. And all the schools, don't get me wrong, but we're seeing some kids in schools win some races that truly deserve to win some races. Continuing on with the Country Financial Kids Relays, this is co-ed race number 3. I gotta ask you, what is your name?
Karma.
Karma? Karma, are your parents, or is there people here to watch you today?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's my mom and my brother.
Your mom and your brother? Do you want to wave to them? All right. Are you ready to run fast?
Yeah.
Okay, Karma's ready to run. Here we go with second grade co-ed heat number 3, lane 1, Karma and Staten Elementary. Lane 2 is Brush College. Lane 3, McKinley. Lane 4 is Auburn. Lane 5 is Lee. Lane 6 is Herritt. Lane 7 is Mary Lynn. And lane 8 is Forest Ridge. Second grade co-ed heat number 3. Second grade co-ed heat number 3, lane 1 is Staten, lane 2 Brush College, lane 3 McKinley, lane 4 is Auburn, lane 5 is Lee, lane 6 is Herritt, lane 7 is Mary Lynn, lane 8 is Forest Ridge. Great race. Keep going, good job, all the way. We want to once again thank everybody for coming out. This will be it's not the final second grade race, but I'm still going to thank everybody for coming out. Parents, volunteers. There's Dave right there. Dave. All right, we're going to continue on with the second grade co-ed. This is heat number 4. In lane 1, we have a little combination of Herritt and Calapooya runners. Lane 2, Cloverdale. Lane 3 is Heritage. Lane 4 is Queen of Peace. Lane 5 is Almsville. Lane 6 is Hoover. Lane 7 is Chapman Hill. Co-ed heat number 4. Lane 1 is Herritt and Calapooya. Lane 2, Cloverdale. Lane 3, Heritage. Lane 4, Queen of Peace. Lane 5 is Almsville. Lane 6 is Hoover. Lane 7 is Chapman Hill. to number 8. Go ahead and head out until you find number 7. Head on out until you find number 6. Okay?
Everybody go up to your number. Go find your number on the track. Be behind the line.
Keep going, number 6. So we're going to finish it up here with the second graders. This is co-ed heat number 5. Once again, thank all your parents, grandparents, families for making sure your kid got to practice and that they got here to run this race. It's something that they're going to remember for a long time, and once again, it's well appreciated. Thank you, parents, guardians, and everybody involved in getting your runners down here. All right, let's finish up the second graders. Here we go. Lane 1, we have Richmond Elementary. Lane 2 is Sumter. Lane 3 is Miller. Lane 4 is Wright. Lane 5 is Gubser. Lane 6 is Myers. Lane 7 is Candelaria. And lane 8 is Liberty Elementary. This is the second grade co-ed last race, heat number 5. Lane 1, Richmond. Lane 2 is Sumter. Lane 3, Miller. Lane 4 is Wright. Lane 5, Gubser. Lane 6 is Myers. Lane 7, Candelaria. And lane 8 is Liberty.
Came down to the wire, and one of his friends about right there tripped. Talk about a humbling experience. Okay, all right, sounds good. Attaboy, Connery!
Support for tonight's program was provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com.
Salem is proud to be one of the only places that does something like this. It's not a moneymaker. We're not asking for billions of dollars to put it together. It's all volunteer ran, and one thing it does do is it creates memories for families, parents, grandparents, and especially these little knock-knocks that are walking around the corner right here. These are your first graders. It's their first time doing this, so they're probably a little nervous. So what we do, we stand up, we welcome them, because what they're going to remember most, probably not the race itself, but walking in with their teammates, waving and getting applause from, a couple thousand people. There's no better feeling. So if you could, let's welcome these first graders from your local elementary schools. And leading the way today with the first graders are the Pringle Elementary Panthers. Hey lady, what's your name?
Hannah Hawks.
Hi, Hannah Hawks. It's nice to see you. Do you have some good runners today?
Yes, absolutely. Super, super fast.
All right. Salem Academy, welcome. Wave, you guys. Find your mom and dad. Find grandma and grandpa. Regis St. Mary Catholic School. Your second graders won a race, by the way. They did good. Clear Lake Elementary first graders. Hi, guys. Look up there. Wave. Get your waves in. Hello, Richmond Roadrunners. All right, Battle Creek. The Bears from Battle Creek, they're first graders. Woo! Those Gators from Gubser. Wave. Say hi.
Are we done yet?
Hey, Queen of Peace. Queen of Peace first graders. Wave up there. Wave up there. Your second graders won a race today. Go, Queen of Peace. The Yoshikai Dolphins, welcome. Brush College Bulldogs, welcome first graders from Brush College. Almsville Elementary, they won a couple races earlier. The Astros from Auburn, welcome. Hi guys, got a wave. Turner Elementary, welcome to Turner. Hey, Grant Elementary, welcome. Your second graders won a race earlier today. Go Grizzlies from Grant. Hey, the Hornets from Mary Lynn, first graders. Let's go. Let's go, Huskies. Let's go. Candelaria Huskies. The Liberty Leopards are here. Riviera Christian School, welcome. The Cloverdale Cubs, they won 2 races today. Myers Mustangs, the always formidable Myers Mustangs. Oh, and look at Calapooya. They are the Condors from Calapooya. I recognize some of those faces. You ready to run? All right. The Miller Mammoths, the Woolly Mammoths, McKinley Mountain Lions, welcome. Let her roar, kitty cat. Hallman Elementary, chase that cat, Hallman. Lamb Elementary first graders. Woo! The Lee Lightning are here, welcome. So is Harrod. We welcome Harrod Elementary and the Shirley Sharks. There's a shark on the track. Ow! Ow! It's the Hoover Hound Dogs, my favorite mascot of all time. Go Hoover first graders. Hey, St. Joseph's first graders, welcome. Forest Ridge Elementary School, welcome. Forest Ridge. Scott School, Scott Elementary Eagles. Then Bookworms from Heritage, welcome the Bookworms, getting their reading in, good job. Never stop reading. Is that a good read? Valley Inquiry, welcome the first graders. The State and Elementary Cheetahs. Oh, followed by the Cheetahs from Chapman Hill. Another cat, the Washington Wildcats, welcome Washington. Go Washington, first graders, awesome. So here we go. We're starting off with the first grade boys here at the Country Financial Kids Relays. This is heat number 1, race number 17 on the day. Lane 1, we have Calapooya. Lane 2, Washington. Lane 3, Battle Creek. Lane 4 is Chapman Hill. Lane 5 is Candelaria. Lane 6 is Turner. And lane 7 is Valley Inquiry. This is first grade boys heat number 1. And there they go. Here we go. Lane 1, Calapooya. Lane 2, Washington. Lane 3 is Battle Creek. Lane 4, Chapman Hill. Lane 5 is Candelaria. Lane 6 is Turner. Lane 7 is Valley Inquiry. This is first grade boys heat number 1. Great race. Good one to start off the first graders.
Come on out, guys.
Regis, got it. Rush College, Mary Lynn. Richmond, Hoover, Liberty, Cloverdale, Lamb. Moving right along with the first grade boys heat number 2. Lane 1, Lamb Elementary. Lane 2 is Cloverdale. Lane 3 is Liberty. Lane 4 is Hoover. Lane 5 is Richmond. Lane 6 is Mary Lynn. Lane 7, Brush College. And lane 8 is Regis St. Mary's. This is first grade boys. This is heat number 2. Lane 1, we have Lamb. Lane 2, Cloverdale. Lane 3, Liberty. 4, Hoover. Lane 5, Richmond. Lane 6, Mary Lynn. Lane 7, Brush College. Lane 8, Regis St. Mary's. That was a close ending. And I'm so sorry. There you are, buddy. Keep going. Good job. The announcer guy needs to pay attention to the lanes. Clear Lake, Hallman, Scott, Lee, Yoshikai, Riviera.
Yep. Okay, boys, I'm gonna have my arm like this. I'm gonna say runners to your mark, straight up, and I'm gonna shoot. That's it.
So tell me, what's your name?
Deegan.
Tegan?
Deegan.
Deegan with a D. Deegan, are your parents or anybody up there?
Yes.
Can you wave to them?
Hi.
What's your job today? To do what? Run fast?
Yes.
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
All right, Deegan, have at it. That's Deegan from Riviera Christian. Focused, knows what he needs to do. Here we go. First grade boys, heat number 3. Lane 1, Deegan from Riviera Christian. Lane 2, Yoshikai. Lane 3 is Lee Elementary. Lane 4 is Scott. Lane 5 is Hallman. Lane 6 is Clear Lake. And lane 7 is Miller Elementary. This is the first grade boys heat number 3. Go! First grade boys heat number 3. Lane 1, Riviera Christian. Lane 2, Yoshikai. Lane 3 is Lee. Lane 4 is Scott. Lane 5 is Hallman. Lane 6, Clear Lake. Lane 7 is Miller. Moving right along in the first grade boys, heat number 4. Lane 1 is Forest Ridge. Lane 2, Myers. Lane 3, Salem Academy. Lane 4 is Staten. Lane 5, Almsville. Lane 6 is Auburn. And lane 7 is Queen of Peace. First grade boys, heat number 4. Hold on. Oh, they're gone. Never mind. They didn't miss a beat. No, it didn't go off. The pails took off.
launch on Inglewood for race 3.
Got it.
Good job. Good racing, guys.
Number 8, I'm sorry. 7. Grant here.
Continuing on, first grade boys, heat number 5. Lane 1, St. Joseph's. Lane 2 is Harriet. Lane 3, Pringle. Lane 4 is McKinley. Lane 5 is Nobody. Lane 6 is Grant. Lane 7 is Shirley. And lane 8 is Gubser. First grade boys, heat number 5. Lane 1, St. Joseph's. Lane 2 is Harriet. Lane 3, Pringle. Lane 4, McKinley. Lane 6, Grant. Lane 7, Shirley. Lane 8, Gubser.
Shirley gonna catch him? Oh! Keep going, guys. Good job.
Okay, hustle, girls. Let's go. Get right up to the number.
Once again, I want to thank some of our sponsors today. The Optimist Club of Salem, City of Salem, Parks and Rec for putting this together, May Trucking as well, Ace Chemical, CCTV, Republic Services, John Strock, Salem Trophy, Capital Trophies. Once again, this event would not take place if it wasn't for the help of volunteers and sponsors such as these. We transition. We get rid of the boys and we bring in the girls. Now it's the girls' turn to run a few relays for us. Here we go, first grade girls, heat number 1. Lane 2, Salem Academy. Lane 3, Valley Inquiry. Lane 4, Almsville. Lane 5 is Brush College. Lane 6 is Miller. Lane 7 is Auburn. And lane 8 is Richmond. This is the first grade girls heat number 1. Here we go. Lane 2, Salem Academy. Lane 3, Valley Inquiry. Lane 4, Almsville. Lane 5, Brush College. Lane 6, Miller. Lane 7 is Auburn. Lane 8 is Richmond. So if you look around, you'll see a lot of the volunteers with shirts like these, and on that shirt is a design. Every year they have a design contest that goes out to all elementary schools, and they pick one winner whose design gets used on this year's shirt.
Down to here, I'm going to say runners to your mark. I'm going to go straight up and I'm going to shoot.
And this year's winner was Chloe Lambright from Chapman Hill. Chloe's design earned her class a pizza party and then also a $1,000 donation or check to the school from Country Financial. So congratulations to Chloe Lambright from Chapman Hill for the lovely design on our t-shirts. First grade girls, heat number 2. In lane 1, we have Lee Elementary. Lane 2, Hoover. Lane 3 is Staten. Lane 4 is Yoshikai. Lane 5 is Clear Lake. Lane 6, Myers. Lane 7 is Mary Lynn. And lane 8 is Shirley Elementary. This is first grade girls, heat number 2.
Runners to your mark.
Lane 1, Lee. Lane 2, Hoover. Lane 3, Staten. Lane 4, Yoshikai. Lane 5, Clear Lake. Lane 6, Myers. Lane 7, Mary Lynn. Lane 8, Shirley.
Keep going. Keep going. Woo-hoo. Keep going. Keep going. A little farther. Keep going.
Are you a fill-in? No. Okay, here you're 7. Yeah, everyone over 1. You're 7. Washington, you're 6. Washington, right here. Battle Creek is 5. St. Joe's is 4. Turner's 3. Dubs are 2. Grant is 1. Okay, I already told you about shooting. You're going to stay here on this line. Everyone else, you're going to go down your lane to your number and stand behind the line.
I got a big question for you. Why don't you turn around and look this way? What's your name?
Marley.
One more time, what's your name?
Marley.
Marley? Marley, who's here to watch you today?
My dad and my mom and my grandma.
And your brother?
Grandma.
Oh, your grandma. All right, do you want to wave to him? All right, here's Marley from Grant Elementary. Good luck, all right, run fast. Continuing on with the first grade girls, this would be heat number 3. Lane 1, Marley and Grant Elementary. Lane 2 is Gubser. Lane 3, Turner. Lane 4 is St. Joseph's. Lane 5 is Battle Creek. Lane 6 is Washington. Lane 7 is Harriet Elementary. This is the first grade girls heat number 3. Go! Lane 1, Grant. Lane 2, Gubser. Lane 3, Turner. Lane 4, St. Joseph's. Lane 5, Battle Creek. Lane 6, Washington. Lane 7 is Harriet.
Race 25, Forest Ridge is a scratch.
Okay, everyone head up the lane and find your number on the lane. And stand behind the line on your number. So
Keep going. Come on. Stay in your lane. You'll run into your number. You'll be way up there.
right behind the line, girls. Behind the line.
Continuing on with the first grade girls, this is heat number 4. There's nobody in lane 1, so lane 2 we have Queen of Peace. Lane 3, Lamb. Lane 4, Calapooya. Lane 5 is Hallman. Lane 6 is Candelaria. And lane 7 is Liberty. That's your first grade girls heat number 4. Lane 1, Queen of Peace. Lane 2, Lamb. Lane 3, Calapooya. Lane 4 is Hallman. Excuse me, lane 4 is Calapooya. Lane 5 is Hallman. Lane 6, Candelaria. Lane 7 is Liberty. This is the first grade girls. First grade girls heat number 5. Lane 1 is Chapman Hill. Lane 2, Scott. Lane 3 is Shirley. Lane 4 is Regis St. Mary's. Lane 5 is Pringle. Lane 6 is McKinley. Lane 7, Riviera Christian. And lane 8 is Cloverdale. This is the first grade girls heat number 5. And they're off. Lane 1, Chapman Hill. Lane 2, Scott. Lane 3, Shirley. Lane 4, Regis. Lane 5, Pringle. Lane 6, McKinley. Lane 7, Riviera Christian. Lane 8 is Cloverdale. That'll finish up the girls, but then we're going to go to the co-ed races. Hey, for 29 years, Capital Community Television has been here broadcasting these races. So if you see on your program guide or go to capitalcommunitytelevision.com, you'll see the replay times for a lot of these races. So you'll be able to look and see when the first and second graders run. It looks to me like on the beginning on June the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 19th, they'll be replaying the first and second grade races on Capital Community Television, Channel 22. So if you get a chance, make sure to make a note of that so you can see your runner race on television. So we move along now to the co-ed races, boys and girls together, run them in any order. And generally, they're very good competitive races. So here we go with first grade division. Co-ed. In lane 1 is Clear Lake Elementary. Lane 2, Liberty. Lane 3 is Salem Academy. Lane 4 is Scott Elementary. Lane 5, Mary Lynn. Lane 6 is Pringle. Lane 7, Myers Elementary. First grade co-ed, heat number 1. Lane 1 is Clear Lake. Lane 2, Liberty. Lane 3 is Salem Academy. Lane 4 is Scott. Lane 5, Mary Lynn. Lane 6 is Pringle. Lane 7, Myers Elementary.
farther.
Okay. What you're going to do is hear it. You're going to stay here. Everyone else is going to go find your number on the track. Run in your lane up to your number behind the line. Go on up, find your number, and go behind the line. Right there. Right behind the line.
Continuing on with the first grade co-ed heat number 2. Lane 1 is Harrod Elementary. Lane 2 is Yoshikai. Lane 3 is Staten. Lane 4, Queen of Peace. Lane 5, Kalapuya. Lane 6 is Battle Creek. And lane 7 is Candelaria. This is the first grade co-ed heat number 2.
Runners, to your mark.
First grade co-ed heat number 2. Lane 1 is Harrod. Lane 2, Yoshikai. Lane 3, Staten. Lane 4, Queen of Peace. Lane 5, Kalapuya. Lane 6, Battle Creek. Lane 7, Candelaria. Make sure to check website countrykidsrelays.com. They'll be putting updates on that website as far as heat times and placing and some photos and whatnot. And also on Facebook, there'll be some Facebook Live posts as well. If you want to get some up to the minute or up to the hour results or photos. There it is, countrykidsrelays.com. You guys are on it all the time. Thank you. All right, first grade co-ed. We're going heat number 3. Lane 1, Gubser. Lane 2, Valley Inquiry. Lane 3, Washington. Lane 4 is Lamb. Lane 5 is McKinley. Lane 6, Chapman Hill. Lane 7 is Inglewood. This is first grade co-ed heat number 3. Race number 29 on the day. Go, 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 go! Lane 1 is Gubser. Lane 2, Valley Inquiry. Lane 3, Washington. Lane 4 is Lamb. Lane 5, McKinley. Lane 6, Chapman Hill. Lane 7, Inglewood. Great race. Hey, McKinley, how about that? Way to go, all of you. Great race.
Okay, boys and girls, there's a white line in front of your number up ahead of you on the track. Go up and find the white line where your number is. Go on up. Head on out. For Cloverdale. Everybody all the way until you find the big number 7. Go find your number. Go find your number.
First grade co-ed heat number 4. Lane 1, Cloverdale. Lane 2, Grant. Lane 3 is Brush College. Lane 4 is Miller. Lane 5, Forest Ridge. Lane 6 is Richmond. And lane 7 is Hoover. This is first grade co-ed heat number 4. Okay, they're off. Lane 1, Cloverdale. Lane 2, Grant. Lane 3, Brush College. Lane 4, Miller. Lane 5, Forest Ridge. Lane 6, Richmond. Lane 7, Hoover. Nice race. How about them Grant Grizzlies picking up another big victory? So before we conclude the first graders, want to thank the participants, and also want to thank moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, guardians, whoever gets the kid to school, to practice, and to the event, because this is an event that might be only 3 hours of your life or in their life, but it is something that everybody's going to remember, I think, for a very long time. So I want to thank all of you, and we're going to close it down. So here we go, first grade co-ed, heat number 5. In lane 1, we have Shirley Elementary. Lane 2, Lee. Lane 3 is Auburn. Lane 4, Hallman. Lane 5 is Almsville. And lane 6 is Turner. This is first grade co-ed heat number 5. Lane 1, Shirley. Lane 2, Auburn. Lane 3, Hallman. Lane 4, Shirley 1, Lee 2, Auburn 3, Hallman 4, Almsville 5, Turner 6.
Support for tonight's program was provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com.